Hey guys, welcome back to Tammy's Kitchen. I'm back again with a new video for you guys. Today I'm going to show you guys on how to make the yummiest fruitcake. But today I'm not alone. It's Shana.
Wow, hi.
Hi.
So I heard you're making a fruitcake.
That's
How
right.
about you show us what ingredients?
So today I have 150 grams of margarine, 100 grams of sugar. Here I have 250 grams of all-purpose flour mixed in with a teaspoon of baking soda and a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Here I have 4 eggs. There I have 150 grams of raisins, but I've just soaked my raisins so that, like, when you make a fruit cake, you have to soak the raisins so that they get that moisture and not make the cake dry.
Wow, so where do we begin?
So first you're going to start by mixing our margarine and sugar together. So here I have my mixing bowl. I'm going to add in my margarine. You can also use butter for this recipe, but I just find margarine better for this fruit cake. Now I'm going to add in my sugar.
Ooh, satisfying.
I mean, who doesn't love sugar?
True.
Especially kids. So now I'm going to mix it. Wait, I think I'm going to start by mixing this.
So, how did you get into baking?
I mean, it just started all of a sudden during the corona pandemic. I was just at home, like, doing whatever, and then I was just scrolling through YouTube, and then I was like, maybe I should start a YouTube channel, because I was bored throughout the day, and I was like, what should I do? So, like, later on I was like, let me just start a YouTube channel, and then I just went into my room, took my laptop, started recording, and I was like, hey guys, welcome, whatever, introductions, and then I posted it. My mom was like, that's very nice, and then she just, like, she told me to start baking. So I just started baking the simple things, and then later on, like, before I had a teacher of baking. I just used to do my mom's recipes. Like, her recipes didn't have measurements, so, like, I just did hers, and then later on my mom hired a baking teacher for me so that I can learn more recipes. So that's how, like, I started it.
Right now, the mixture is going quite well. It's nicely mixed, yes. And as Tammy over here is
Putting her eggs in a bowl. Finally ready. It's at the perfect texture, actually. You are pretty good at this, actually.
Thank you.
So now we are going to add in our eggs individually.
Need to break that yolk. Wow, this is satisfying.
Now let's add the other egg.
So why exactly are we adding the eggs, like, individual instead of all together?
I'm not pretty sure, but, like, we add the eggs individually so that, like, when you're mixing, it can be evenly incorporated into the mixture.
That makes a lot of sense now. I never used to understand why.
Now let's add the last one. But I mean, you're here to learn, right?
That's true, that's true. And you guys at home can also try out making this cake at home.
Yeah.
Wow, I think our mixture is ready, isn't it?
It is. You're actually getting pretty good at this. So now let's move on to the next step.
Sure.
Let me take this. Now I'm going to take out this and add in my flour. All of it. Now I'm going to give it one more mix. We are just going to keep mixing till it's well incorporated. Our mixture is almost ready, so I'm going to give it one more mix, and there it is. It's finally ready.
So how should the texture of this mixture be like?
So the reason, as you guys have noticed, we don't put milk in this recipe because when you add the raisins will sink to the bottom due to the lightness of the cake. So like the texture should be thick, as you can see. So now it's finally ready to add our raisins. Would you mind adding?
Sure. Ooh, those are a whole lot of raisins.
It is. So now I'm going to combine it with my spatula.
Those are a lot of raisins.
It is, but that's what makes it a fruitcake.
Exactly. So why exactly are you using a spatula instead of like a mixer or yeah?
The reason we use a spatula is because we want to mix it gently and softly, just because like when you overmix your butter, it will form something called gluten, and gluten will form the cake to make it to not rise. So that's why the reason we use a spatula.
As Tamara is going to clear out her area, because of course we need to be clean while we're cooking, let me just try out mixing this mixture. Ooh, it's nice. It also smells really good too.
So let me see how it's going. Wow, you really know how to mix.
Indeed.
Now I'm going to take my pan, which I've just aligned with some parchment paper and some margarine to prevent the cake from sticking. Now I'm going to add all of the cake batter into the pan. This is really hard, but you're just going to get the hang of it.
So about how long does it take to be ready to cook?
It about takes 40 minutes in the oven for 150 degrees. So yeah.
Wow. By the way, guys, if you need any help at home, make sure to have a parent there with you so that you can also share the ending result with them.
Now it's finally time to take our cake into the oven. Close it. Now I had preheated my oven earlier in the video for 150 degrees. So now I'm still going to put it at 150 degrees for 40 minutes. And now we just have to wait. Our cake is finally ready out of the oven. It looks delicious and yummy, and even the aroma in this kitchen right now is just fantastic. What do you think, Shana?
It looks amazingly scrumptious.
I'm so glad that you came and visited Tammy's kitchen and learned how to make a fruit cake.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for coming. I hope you guys liked this recipe. Make sure to go check out another video next week, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.